The way you bank in the 21st century has changed, of course. You can do a majority of banking online now, but what you need to accomplish overall hasn't really changed much, especially when it comes to buying a home. Today's Your Dime sponsor, INB. We have Denise Lindsay and Rhonda Lash joining me via Zoom, of course, as we are sort of stuck doing these days. Looks like we're starting with Rhonda. How are you?
Great. Tim, how are you doing today?
You know, we're doing okay, and if there's a fire in your building, we're going to know it immediately because we see that light right behind your head. This will be perfect.
Safety first, always.
That's right. Let's have you start talking a little bit about the process that home buyers need to go through at the very, very beginning, and that's getting pre-approved with a lender.
That's correct. The first thing is really finding great people that you want to work with. And Denise and I are lucky enough to work with great people and with INB. And that pre-qualification is so important. That's letting people know how much house they can afford, what it looks like. And it's also, I call it the Willy Wonka golden ticket. So the sellers know this person is serious and they have been pre-approved about buying the home.
And that's helpful for real estate agents to know too, right? That they're not just showing people houses that they can't afford.
Absolutely. So we all, everybody, wants to live in that $1 million home, but maybe we don't want to pay for that $1 million home. So let's get people looking at what is best for them, whether that's their first home, their dream home, or maybe some investment property.
Denise, there are lots of options for people who want to get a home loan, and many of them are online and from someplace not here. What's the advantage to using somebody local?
Well, I like to tell our customers, with INB, outside of all the technology that we have and the applications that they can fill out online, the best part about local is that when you just need to sit down and talk face to face, so somebody that you have that option because we're here. And even with COVID-19, we've really done a lot of things to make it easy for people to feel comfortable and confident in their purchases.
What's the importance of knowing your credit score? There's a long list of things that you've got to worry about when you're going into the home buying process. You'd have to know, what you can afford, what your credit score is, what the market's like. How do you guys assist in sort of finding out all of those different things for the home buyer and then setting them on the right path?
It really just starts conversation. So when I'm talking to somebody, it's almost like I'm getting to know you from your childhood to your current status. Because we're going to talk about things like your credit score, what you can afford for a down payment, what your budget looks like, is this the right time to buy, and what size house do you want? And so there's so many different factors that go into it. So sometimes it could be a 5-minute conversation and sometimes it's 45 minutes. Every person's different.
Rhonda, we'll jump back to you here. What do people who've never done this before, what do they need to be prepared to bring? I feel like sometimes that's the daunting part, right? Is like, I know you're going to ask me a bunch of financial questions. I don't know if I even have all the things prepared that you're going to need. What kind of things should we be prepared for?
Well, at the beginning, like Denise said, let's have a conversation and let's start with our online application that only takes about 15 minutes. We will get to documentation, and it's the basic things that you need, pay stubs, bank statements, and tax returns, W-2s, those kinds of things. It's very basic things. But again, that's something Denise and I will help you with. We're great at giving people lists of what they need to bring us and giving it that service to really help people along step by step through the process.
At what point do we bring our left arm and our firstborn? Is that right away or is that later?
That would only be for you, Tim.
Okay. All right. Well, we will connect our viewers with you guys and let those conversations begin. And hope you guys are safe and well. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Do take care of yourself.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
As promised, we will give you all that information on our website. All you have to do is go to CILiving.tv. Thanks, ladies.